Bit of bad luck there. I probably should purge the save files. It's sort of like having a pet. It can be a little annoying, but it follows you around and keeps you company. Interesting. The Little Sprite. Ah, okay. I'm familiar with this gimmick. Someone got 4th place in BLDC using this gimmick. Less maliciously, admittedly, but still this gimmick. This is silly. I was doing so well, too. Yeah, I had following sprites. A couple different levels used them. The one in 4th place that came in 4th place used them. I really liked that level. That was probably one of my higher ranked levels overall, because it was puzzles, and I like puzzles. Oh yeah, that's just death. Okay. But yeah, you had these sprites following you around at different distances, like shells and oh, so what's the end of that? Oh god, this is worse. This is so much worse. Press A or B to jump. Short presses for small jumps, long for big. No enemies can be safely jumped on. Well, thank you for telling me. Yeah, quit following me. That was it. I want to say at least one other level used them, but not to any great effect. Like, it was just weird. I want to say there was like some sumo bro that followed you throughout the level, but it wasn't like a very difficult level, and that didn't really add anything to it. So I just kind of was like, yeah, that happened. It's okay. It didn't really it just didn't add much. No enemies can be safely jumped on. Yeah, this is cute. I like it too. Gotta go, Matt? Alright, well, have fun in class, hopefully. Or whatever you're off to do. I presume class, given the fact that it's, you know, Tuesday. Doctor appointment? Oh, that's less fun. I hope it goes well, then. Ain't nobody ever have fun at doctor's appointments, except possibly the doctors. And if they're having fun, then something may be going disastrously wrong for you. Just a checkup, you'll be fine. Just a checkup can mean a lot of things depending upon your age, all I'm saying. I guess you're probably not in that age, so it probably doesn't matter. I'm not doing this part very well, but I am getting lucky. And being lucky matters more than being good sometimes. Alright, see you later, Matt. Okay. I didn't think that obstacle would be causing me so much trouble. What if I'm, like, psyching myself out there? I guess what I want to know is how high the high jump will take me. Or... Okay. Okay, the problem is, if I hold for a high jump, I might get more than one jump, so I need to be more careful. Though that doesn't mean I can do this part for free, effectively, because I can just hold B instead of try to press it. At least it's not a diagonal beam. That's true. It could easily be a diagonal beam. It could be a diagonal beam later, to be frank. Alright, cool. Oh my. This is the level that keeps on giving. It starts places, then it goes further. Okay, so I gotta get to that one tile gap. I'm gonna get past the Mecha Koopas consistently. Who would've thought the Mecha Koopa would be the biggest problem I'm having? Alright. Diagonal green bean. A regular green bean. Alright, well, I have other problems too. Alright, what else about Comic-Con? You go see the cosplay contest, that was pretty fun. Sister always wants to see that. Because you get to see some really impressive stuff that I don't understand all that well, because I'm not a fabricator of either fabric, foam, warbler, or any other materials that aren't bites for the most part. I think the coolest thing, one of the ladies who won was actually in her 60s, and she was like, this was her first cosplay ever, which was pretty impressive. She was some character from The Mandalorian I'd never heard of because I didn't watch The Mandalorian. But the costume looked pretty cool. There was also a really cool one that was a Master Chief-esque costume that was done entirely in the medium of printer paper, somehow. I'm not exactly sure how it worked, but printer paper. All the armor was made of printer paper. Oh god, I left that in a terrible spot. No! What if you use R and L to angle the bean? Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, you could do that. That'd be terrifying. Pretty late, gotta go to... Might head to bed. Alright, well, sleep well, Evil Ghost, if you go to bed. When you go to bed. Oh. Oh, that's a good spot to take a moment, then. Ugh. Grab a sip of beverage. Hello, Freeline Frequencies and friends. How you doing? Oh. Get a good stretch in. How's the stream? What we up to? How to hope it went well? Oh, and I jumped right into that. We're currently playing QLDC levels, which are the questionable level design contest levels, which usually mean someone had a bad idea and decided to actually make it a reality. In this case, Mario's butt is welded to a green bean, which is surprisingly difficult to work with, as it turns out. A lot of fun? Excellent. Looks crazy. This isn't even the craziest. I would say this is actually kind of normal, to be honest, for QLDC. Like, it tends to be things in this class. Can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah, there we go. I was just dealing with a level that changed the rules about scrolling to something... I didn't even try that. Really awkward and terrible to watch. It reminds me, I need to ping Steven, I guess. You missed the nausea level, exactly. Check out more of them. Oh, have you checked out some already? I mean, there are like 3 years worth to check out if you honestly want to. The first one was in 2021. The second one was in 2022, and that was a 72-hour contest. I was a judge for that one, and that was a lot of fun. I'm just a player this time, which is nice, because judging takes a lot more work. Oh, yeah. Well, the thing about it is you never quite know what you're going to get, and that's what kind of the problem with level design contest levels is, like, you can end up with, like, something that's really good, but also might take you 2 hours, or you can end up with a level that takes you all of, like, 3 minutes if you do it twice. Just like a general rule, so, like, it's really easy to get stuck with something you might not want to try beating it. So it's good to, like, say, no, this isn't for me, and kind of walk them off. But yeah. Glad to hear your stream went well. Still curious what you were playing. Sounds like it might be Mario related. Been thinking a bit about other weird Mario games since it's almost March 10th. It's only like 3 days from March 10th. Super Mario World, the OG, or a hack thereof, or... You know, I should just rush this. I know better. There we go. OG, oh nice. I guess the corners of those hurt now. That's nice. Less nice. Kept losing focus. Fair. There are some levels where if you lose focus, you can basically kiss any chance of beating them goodbye in that game. Not too many. The difficulty tends to be pretty fair throughout most of it until you get to the special world. Very tired right now. Alright, fair enough. Well, thank you again for the raid. I'm watching this green bean escapade, because I can rhyme there, I guess. This is not my favorite thing that's been done with green beans in this QLDC level set. My favorite thing that was done? Giving Mario a skateboard, except the wheels are green beans. It's one of those things that was just an absolutely brilliant idea. In terms of simple aesthetics. Yeah, that one was fun. Which one was that? It was like 64, I think? It was the it was the Stages of Grief. Or Stages of Grief was the name of the level. What was the number? Curious. 64, I was right. 64. Ah. Just because you can green bean doesn't mean you should. I don't even like green beans in real life. Like, not even like green bean casserole? I don't know, just I don't like green beans. Like many other type of legumes, but not green beans. Also, shouldn't they be called like peas instead? Because they're not like green beans here. I don't know, I'm just kind of losing focus too, because I'm dying in the same spots. I was also talking about Comic-Con, because I went to the Seattle Comic-Con this weekend. Saw a lot of fun cosplayers. Like, I'd say the people watching is one of the better reasons to go to Comic-Con if you're not into any specific thing, if it's not too expensive, honestly. You know, a lot of people put a lot of work into their costumes. There's also a lot of people who just like low-key cosplay as simple things. Or obscure things, honestly. I saw two different red guys from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Which I thought was pretty interesting. Two different Miss Frizzles, bizarrely enough. And probably, like, the most obscure in terms of, like, random things that nerds might possibly be into. They did I saw someone doing a Mrs. Banks from Disney's Mary Poppins. And I thought for a while, I'm like, it occurs to me she probably has a first name, but I have no idea what it is. Which, given that the woman had the whole, like, was going for the, in the entire outfit and had the weird palm thing that she wears in the movie, as well as the Votes for Women sash, I felt a little bit bad that I could not remember this character's first name. Or if indeed this character has a first name. But after thinking about it for a minute, I realized, you know, I don't actually know Mr. Banks' first name either. So it's probably okay. Alright, we're in new territory now. Right, what are we looking at here? Almost. This is very much thanks I hate it territory there. Oh, what's up, jirok? How you doing? There we go. Success. Okay. We're near the end of the area. I like to scroll so I can see what's safe. I'm trying to decide if what's the safest thing to do. It might just be hug the ground. I think this is a safe spot to stand. I can reevaluate where I want to go next. Yeah, let's just do that. And there's space here to land on this, so I don't have to worry about that. Nuts to you, Green Bean. Nuts to you. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? You know, that's the opposite of what I wanted. You know what? I just realized I can't dodge this. I only can choose what I want. It chooses when I want to get hit by. Oh, I understand this room now. Oh, I've done this poorly. I understand the purpose of this room now, and I hate it. Especially because I made my life far worse. Well, you know what? Oh, that stupid retry block. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna hit that again. Alright, so my brilliant plan has not been as brilliant as I would have liked. Yeah, my brilliant plan is to throw the keys such that they just magically end up there, but I think that block might have ended that idea. Yeah. The problem is if I fail it, I'm in a far worse shape than I would have been otherwise. Punt. Okay. Yeah, it worked well enough. Oh. Oh, okay. I see how it is. This level goes places. It turns out mostly places I don't want to go, but you know, credit where credit's due. This is actually your level? Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Hallelujah to recommend. Put it on the list of recommended things, since I was just taking requests. This is cursed, but in a good way. The green bean bit, I struggled with a bit more, but I like the key section, honestly. So once I realized what I was doing there. You got to see that in all of its... Oh crap, I've run out of materials. Why is the green bean not diagonal? I guess you can ask that now, can't you? Yeah, I thought the Bowser statue kind of like made me think it was going to be a lot more sedate than it was. It lulled me into a false sense of security. Sense of insecurity, if you will. Okay, careful. Oh, I screwed myself. I screwed myself entirely. Nothing quite like having your power-up end up outside the field of play. I did it again! Yeah, I would say if I was testing this to nix that, but the rules for, or to change the scrolling for this a little bit to make that more difficult, but honestly, it's QLDC, so it works in your favor. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to not panic. I've been panicking. Because I cannot run these, pretty trivially. Just jump up a flight whenever it does that and come back down. Up to a point. Okay, it's not that much longer either. That slight offset to the right is actually the brilliant part of this. Because it means you always have to move, even if you don't want to. There is not a safe spot to stand. Alright, I jumped the gun there, that's why I had to do that. Badly. making moves. I don't know why, but this reminds me of that track that plays in like one of the newer Mario, like Mario Land, 3D Mario Land. The one where like you clone 50 cat Marios. Nuts. I have to hold on to my power up for like another minute. I can make it now. Can I make it with my power up? I feel like I should try. Nope, I shouldn't try. Get in there. Oh, chuck. What the fuck, man? Oh god, let me take a moment and think about all of the things in my life that have led to this moment. This is terrifying. Okay, don't... oof. Alright, I just noticed they're all two throwers. That does change the dynamics somewhat. I jumped into that. Okay, like, I get what this room is asking of me, I just have to do it. And it's murder each and every single one of these chucks. Thank goodness the baseballs don't follow me, too. Yeah, I can't hesitate if I'm going to use this strat. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. You know, I kind of wonder if that particular line might have been inspired from Mario, because, like, think about it, in Mario 3 you have to dodge wrenches, and in Super Mario World you have to dodge balls. I guess you also have to technically dodge balls in Mario 3 when you consider Wendy, or not Wendy, Lemmy? I always forget which one is the one that is the clown. Okay. I was down to 1! Only 1. Oh. You know, if I hadn't run into that baseball, I would have run into the... into the Goomba anyway. You know, the funny thing about the movie Dodgeball is the only part of it I've ever seen is the part where they get their uniforms delivered, and they get the wrong ones, so they have to go out playing in S&M gear. That's literally the only part of that I've ever seen. Of course, I know the quote from it. And of course, I've seen, like, ESPN The Ocho as an April Fool's joke. It's not one of the worst ones, honestly. A lot of April Fool's jokes just aren't kind of fun. You know, classic ones. I'm leaving the scene forever. This website's shutting down. My personal favorite one, of course, is when, Taco Bell claimed that they were going to buy the Liberty Bell and sponsor it. Which, honestly, is pretty decent when you get down to it. The Taco Liberty Bell is something you could totally see existing in, like, the world of, Demolition Man. This is the grimdark future of Demolition Man. All restaurants are Taco Bell. They were the only ones to survive the fast food wars. It's a good movie, you should watch it. I mean, I've heard good things. But I just don't spend that much time watching media. One of those things I'm reminded every time I go to like a Comic-Con is just how little of this kind of thing how little of time I spend doing that kind of thing. This is the worst. There we go. Please tell me there's not a whole lot more. Like, if a fish jumps, like, drops on my head now, I'm gonna be so pissed. I trust nothing. Okay. Hold A or B to fly, X or Y to grab shell and fall fast. Release X or Y, repress... Okay. I understand. Oh, that's a left-facing one. Should have added a fish. I was waiting for it. I guess what was happening there was, like, you had options. Like, you could either kill all the Galoombas, use all the Galoombas to kill the Chucks, or you could try to run through that very carefully by timing presses. Like, that was an interesting dichotomy, and I'm glad I went with the route I went, because I don't think I would have fared the other way very well. It would have been funny if it was a fish that, like, stopped right before hitting the Mario. Ah, dang, I barely got nicked there. Longest haul is deboost anti-cheese. Ah, okay. How did I do this? I had a consistent strat for this. Oh, damage boost. Okay. Yeah, you can get there with a mushroom. That's true. I just imagine like a really good Kaizo player could just time their jumps, maybe, to make sure you always have them in the air when they throw their balls. And you could conceivably do it, but dear lord, why? I have to go under that one. Okay. Just gonna wait. I see the orb. Okay. This is doable. I mean, even if someone could do it, more power to them, right? Like, that's still really friggin' hard. At least in my mind. Very much, if a Kaizo player can do it, great. Either way, you're still gonna have a challenging time. Right. Oh, right. I have to go under that one. Exactly. Either you've chosen to do something really hard or something that was what was intended. Either way, the hacker is definitely the one winning. Okay. So far, I've found strats to make this work without holding... Well, I think I can't kill that. Okay. Without doing the Y thing. I find the Y thing to be disconcertingly difficult, which is why I'm avoiding it. I think this is doable without ever using Y. I think I can do this purely with regrabs on B. I guess A, but B as well. And this last bit is the hard little bit. But it all comes down to timing. Like, I'm basically treating this part like a Kaizo level. I went way too high. Oh, I went just high enough. So I'm just trying to rehearse every bit the right way. But I think it's more than doable. Also, out of curiosity, did you use the BLDC? Oh, nice try. Didn't get got by the fish and boo. Did you use the BLDC base ROM? That was the question I was about to ask. Did not run out of... Yeah, that almost got me. That almost got me.